Welcome to Social Media Connection. I'm Jay Deragon with the Relationship Economy.
And I'm David Bullock with the David Bullock Show.
David and I have decided to team up and on a regular weekly basis create some case studies around brands and their use of social media and give it to you as a report on the state of brands and whether they're using social media. I'm going to be covering the what and why of social media.
And I'll be covering the how and when, getting into the tactics and the strategies. Well, Jay, tell them more about that. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, David.
Okay.
The what and why is about what kind of social media and what kind of conversations, what kind of communities should you be engaged in if you're a brand. And the why, quite frankly, the answer is because that's where your market is. But why should you do it and how should you do it is a dialogue that goes back between David and I. And we'll be examining several brands, such as...
Well, we'll be looking first at Fox News. That's the first one we're going to be putting into the marketplace. And Comcast, Verizon,
Zappos,
AT&T. As the brands move into the social media space, we'll be looking at them. We're looking at those who are using it successfully, those who are actually making a difference, those that are getting reported on. And we'll be putting those together, and it's an evaluation, a case study. What are they really doing in the marketplace? Now I'll be covering the how and the when. Now that gets into the technology, looking at the code, what's being used, how it's being deployed. Really, so we're going to look under the hood and see, well, how can you take what the big brands are doing and how can you use them with your business so you can get the results that you're looking for.
And the what and why is about what kind of conversations, what kind of communities, what kind of content are the major brands using to attract attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, earlier we put out a little show that talked about the 4 A's. And we're going to look at these 4 A's. They are the attention, the attraction, the affinity, and an audience. And what does the brand do with these 4 elements of social media? I think it's going to be an interesting case study. But you said you're going to do how and where?
How and when.
How and when. I thought you were doing how and where.
I'm just doing how and when now. If you want me to do where, I'll do when. But
well, who's doing where?
Who?
Who? No. Who's doing where?
Exactly.
What's the name of the person who is doing where?
Who?
That's the question I just asked you.
I got it. Who?
Okay. Listen, our show and our case studies will cover the what, the why, the how, the where, and when. But we don't know who's going to be covering those last pieces. Or at least, I don't know who. Do you know who?
Who, exactly. We have it done here. Jay, take us out, because we have the newest case study, which will be released soon. Jay, tell them a little bit about that.
I still don't understand who is covering where. We'll get to it, I guess. Anyhow, this is what happens when you have to work with engineers. Thank you very much. The first case study that we're going to be discussing is Fox News. We're going to be looking at Fox. We're going to look at what they're doing, why they're doing it,
and how they're doing it,
and where.
Where and when, basically, they're sequencing on rollout.
When you look at social media from a Fox News as a major broadcast brand or any brand, really you have to ask the question, and many brands ask me, okay, why should I do it? What should I be doing? Where?
Where should I be doing it? And how am I actually going to implement these strategies in the marketplace?
So our objective in looking at these branded case studies is to answer those questions about the particular brands. And then we'll be producing a report that we'll make available with the video and will be available at socialmediaconnection.com in the store for you to access 24/7. We hope you come back and stay with us because this is going to be a weekly show with David Bullock, myself, Jay Deragon, and sooner or later we'll find out who is going to cover the what or where. I'm confused.
Understood. Whatever.
Understood.
We'll see you soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye.